calculate the current flowing through RL, that is 20 ohms here, of the network shown below in the figure 2 by using Thevenin's theorem. So we have to calculate this current IL flowing through the resistance RL, that is which is of value 20 ohms. So by applying Thevenin's theorem, we have to convert the given circuit in the form of this circuit, which is consisting of a single voltage source, that is Thevenin's voltage, in series with a single resistance known as Thevenin's resistance RTh, connected with in series with RL, that is our load resistor. Then we have to calculate the current IL, and we know IL from Ohm's law, I is equal to V by R. So IL in this circuit will be VTh divided by, and the R equivalent will be RTh plus RL, because addition, because RTh and RL are connected in series. So this will give our load current, which is this, which is same as this. So in our question, RL 20 ohms is given, and we have to find out VTh and RTh and calculate our current IL. So let us find out first RTh. Now before finding RTh, we have to follow certain rules. That is, the first rule is to remove the load or to open circuit RL. That is, our load is RL. Let's remove it like this. And the second rule is that all the voltage sources present in the circuit must be short circuited. That is, short circuited, and all the current sources should be open circuited. So we do not find any current source in the given circuit. We find only one voltage source. So let's short it like this. Now we have to find the resistance where we have removed our load. We have to find the resistance between P and Q, that is, we can say RPQ, and this RPQ will be equivalent to our RTh. It is our RTh. So let us find. Now we can see that 6 ohm resistance and 12 ohm resistance are in parallel. That is, they are connected like this, 6 and 12 ohms. So the equivalent resistance when two resistors are in parallel is R1 R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Therefore 6 into 12 divided by 6 plus 12, which will give 4 ohms. Now let us redraw our circuit. Let us remove this part and replace with 4 ohms resistor. Now we see that 4 ohm resistor is in series with another 4 ohm resistor. So equivalent resistance now will be, now it is converting into one final resistance. So this will be our RPQ. So RPQ or RTh is equal to 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4 because 4 and 4 are connected in series. That is 8 ohms is our RTh. Now the second step is to find VTh. Now here also first we have to remove our load or open circuit our load to find the voltage between those 2 points, that is VPQ we have to find, and that will be our VTh or Thevenin's voltage, like this. And we see that now this is open circuit, so here no current flows, that is I is equal to 0 here, and also here also same thing. So if current is 0, there is no use of these branches, we can remove them. So we see that the voltage VTh directly appears across the 12 ohm resistor. Let us draw it like this. The VTh is the voltage across 12 ohm resistor. We have to find it. So for finding out VTh, first we will calculate this circuit's current, and then we can easily calculate VTh by Ohm's law. Now we know that I is equal to V by R in this circuit. So V is 96 volt divided by R. Though so 6 and 12 ohms are in series, so 6 plus 12, R1 plus R2. This will give So this is giving 5.33 amperes. So 5.33 amperes is flowing through this circuit, and the voltage across 12 ohm resistor is, you know that R is given, I is also, we have found out 5.33. So V is equal to I into R. Therefore 5.33 into 12, which will give us 64 volts. So 64 volts is our VTH. So we have found out VTH, that is coming to be 64 volts, and also we have calculated RTH, that was 8 ohms. Now let us calculate IL. Now we know IL is equal to V by R from Ohm's law. So VTH, that is 64 volts, divided by RTH plus RL, that is 8 plus 20. This will give us 2.285 amperes. So the load current IL flowing through RL, that is 20 ohms, is 2.285 amperes. Thank you.